All right, thank God he's gone. What a pain in the ass. Can't stand that guy. All right. All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. As you can see, I found time to trim my bush so I could park my golf cart under there with a little more ease. I got Tommy coming over tomorrow, and we're going to do his Stator together. But we're going to play hopscotch and jump over to Vic's Panhead, find out what's going on with them brakes. And I have to apologize, I have the AC running in here because it's a little hot outside.
Over these Reinhardt slip-ons. I'm just going to give you
hold on.
what happened to me.
Shut up, Buck.
Performance-wise,
I'm busy.
I was never really upset with kind of the way they sounded. These are...
That's Buck Henrik's channel on YouTube. Anyway, so here we are. Back on the Panhead. Now look, I went ahead and took off Vic's hard bags. They're only held on by 4 hitch pin clips, 2 on the inside, 2 on the outside. Vic was actually missing 2 hitch pin clips, so I got some extras over there. I'll hook them up. I went ahead and took off the bags on each side, and I removed the chain guard. Got the chain guard out of the way, and I'll tell you what I'm going to go ahead and do tonight. Let me set this down there. Now I'm going to put this in time lapse because I don't like filming step by step how to remove a wheel. It's just an axle, some axle adjusters, and a chain. But anyway, this is what I plan on doing, by the way. I am going to remove the wheel by dropping it through the table like I do any modern bike, like my Road King, my FLH Road King. And the reason I do that, and I know most people will go, well, this fender, let me get on this side. The rear fender on these older bikes have a hinge, so you could flip that up and then change your tire, change your wheel out on the side of the road. Back in the day, they would have a center stand, a rear jack stand like mine is supposed to have, that I'm going to get one day, and it'll come out, lift your back tire off the ground a couple inches. You fold that fender up, and then you'd be able to pull the wheel out and take it to a service station, whatever you got to do to get going on the side of the road. So anyway, Vic has that too, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to drop the wheel through the table like I always do, because a lot of times when you flip these up, it screws the paint up. It'll chip at these little seams, will chip, the hinges will chip, paint will come off, especially if it's a repaint, you know, like Vic's is. Vic's is a repainted bike, and it's got heavy mill paint on it, a lot of thickness, like 16 mil, 9 mil thickness when I measured it with my paint thickness gauge. Pretty thick stuff because they use a couple coats of paint, couple coats of clear. So I'm not going to use the flip up fender. So what I'm going to do is loosen up the axle adjusters all the way so I can move, loosen up the axle. That way I can slide the whole wheel forward on the axle plate here to get the chain off into the side. Once I have that done, do the same thing on this side. I'll then pull the axle out and you know, grab that spacer, pull the axle out. I have a bar I put under the table to catch the wheel once I have the axle out, and then I get under there and I drop the whole wheel out through the table. And then that will give me full access to look at Vic's brake plate for the juice drum here. I've already spun this wheel, and it's pretty stiff. It's pretty stiff without doing anything to it. So something's going on in there. Look, it's hard. It has like no free play, and it's in neutral. So there's definitely something going on. We'll figure it out. I also am going to do tonight, I gotta loosen up all this stuff for the master cylinder cover here. All the bolts here gotta get loosened up so I can pull this cover out. They're slotted. I'll pull this cover away, that way I can get to the master cylinder, because chances are I'm gonna be flushing out all the old brake fluid and replacing it with new. You never know. That could be his problem right now. So I'm going to get into his brakes this go around. Once I get that all straightened up, then I'm going to look into his front brakes as well. All right, I'm going to put you in time lapse because, again, I don't like trying to film step by step. It's too hard. It's too hard to do. There's great channels for that. Pacific Mike, It's My Time, Let's Go, Ralph up there in Canada. They're all great step by step how-to videos. So let me put you into time-lapse mode and you can watch what I do. I'll put you in over here somewhere. All right, hang in there. All right, good morning everybody. Welcome back to Schitt's Creek, where it's raining. I don't usually get up early in the morning to work on bikes on a Saturday, but Tommy Betts is here, and I guess, well, the early bird gets my worm. That's the old saying. What a loser. Anyway, it's pouring rain. Tommy Betts rode over on his stepfather's bike. He gets a lot of bikes from other people. He's one lucky bastard. We're about to get working on his bike. Last night was a struggle with the Panhead, but we got that wheel off. Good morning, Mr. Betts.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, it's afternoon for me.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're gonna pop this compensating sprocket off of here. We're gonna hit it with the impact. If it comes right off, it comes right off. If not, we'll put a torch to it and we'll get it off. You gotta put those locking mechanisms in the sprocket like that. These are, oh, the gasket fell off. These are, they're real cheap. This is regular threads. Your clutch is left-handed threads. Your clutch basket nut. So, but anyway, let's pop this off real quick, Tommy, and we'll get back to these people.
Sounds good. Let's roll. Can I start now, boss?
Breakfast of champs.
I tried hiding that to be.
All right, Tommy. Before I zip this off with the Milwaukee Impact, you seen what I did, taking off the primary cover and the gasket and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all self-explanatory, pretty easy. Did your grandfather put this in there?
He told me no. He did not. He never, ever. And I believe him because he wouldn't do this.
Yeah, okay.
He wouldn't take off the whole.
Things come loose. They vibrate. They come loose. All right, because the shoe the shoe looked kind of new to me. But was it shifting funny? Could you not find neutral?
So shifting was it shifts hard, so you hear it every time I'd shift. Especially when it's you're sitting at a light, you go to clicking first to go, and you hear it, boom.
Well, that's
slam.
the Harley clunk. I mean, it might have clunked. It might have clunked more because of this.
Yeah. So, but in terms of finding neutral, that was kind of a pain in the ass with that too.
Yeah. Well, that's a symptom of it not being tensioned right.
Okay.
But all right, let's zip this. The compensating sprocket nut off here, so we can get that off. Yep. It's going to want to spin that way,
Yep.
so
Yep. To get in there a little better, I'll just hold it right here, I guess.
Hold this camera for a sec.
Yep, we can hold that too.
Look in this screen there. That's how you.
Gotcha. I shot some videos in my day, but it wasn't working on the bike.
Enough with the jokes.
Look at that.
Easy peasy.
Oh yeah. That's how you screw.
Okay, set this stuff down. Keep it in order. This is your compensating sprocket, your compensator. This is a spring pack. This is the good kind from the 90s. They didn't go bad till I think Harley put in bad ones back in I think 07, 08. Where sorry about that, my camera battery died there when I was talking about the spring pack. This is the Harley spring pack. These were the good kind. They rarely go bad. I mean, I'm sure they probably do, but they rarely go bad like the ones I believe in 07. Come on, I believe in 07 or 08 they went to the shit spring packs, and I have to change them all the time. But you get all this off, keep it in order. You check the ramps, make sure they're not a lot of excessive wear. Nothing's going on in here, so that all looks good. So, like I said, just keep it in order. Follow your manual to tell you step by step what to do. All right, Tommy. Next, what we're going to do is we got all the bolts off of here. Now we're going to take all the clutch pressure plate and all the friction and steel plates out of there, and then we'll get the shell, the clutch hub nut off of there. That way we can pull this whole assembly off as one assembly. And always keep this chain in the direction you found it. Like if we were to pull this off and spin the chain, that wouldn't be right because it's set in the grooves of these teeth. So always keep it in that direction.
They wear together.
It off. Yeah. All right, let's pull this off. All right, we got the clutch cable all loosened up. We took the circlip off. We pulled the push rod adjuster, your clutch adjustment screw out of there. Got that out of the way. We can take the whole basket out as one assembly with all the plates in there. You don't have to remove all the plates. Now you need a 1 3/16 socket. My hands are oily. Take that off. to get to the clutch hub nut. And it's left-handed thread, so you got to go in the opposite direction you would normally want to do. Well, it came off anyway, though. So you got that nut off for your clutch hub. Now everything will come off as one big assembly. And we can get to the rotor and the stator. All right, Tommy, what I'm going to want you to do is pull out this while I take this out at the same time. Okay. And then just come straight down. Leave it right there. All right. Good to go. All right, now we have access to the rotor. We can get the other part of. You got to grab all these spacers and keep them in the same direction you found them. This is the other part of the compensator. Keep them in the exact same direction you found them. Now we have access to pull the rotor. And we'll be able to get to a stator. I'll be right back. All right, Tommy, now that the whole assembly's off, you gotta take the rotor off, which is essentially a cover with magnets in it. And then your stator has magnet, and it just goes around and around and around, generates AC voltage. So there's several ways to get this off. There's magnets in here, they're really strong. So years ago, I use Allen keys. Other guys are going to have other methods. You know, the Harley book shows a couple bolts, and you squeeze it together. And I'm sure there's real tools out there that actually do this job. I just took 2 Allen keys. They're 1/4-inch Allen keys. I have so many of them. And I cut this end off and made it shorter. They have to be about this long. Stick them in there, turn them, so they lock in place. That way you can just pull the rotor off safely. There's your rotor with all the magnets. You look for any cracking, discoloration, if they're falling apart at all, and they're not. This looks pretty good. It has its normal wear materials in there, so that's all normal. Come on, baby. There's also a spacer in here you have to be aware of, because that'll go on. Come here. That'll go in here. So be aware of that spacer. So let's put this down.
No, the coils on the
now, this stator is not fried. Only the plug is fried. That's why we're replacing it. This coil was still working. It's getting a little dark, discoloration, but that's still all right. Still charging. What we're going to do is unbolt the stator bolts. We have new ones because the old ones get stretched in the torquing process. That's why they don't want you reusing them a bunch of times, because they get fatigued, and then the next time you go to torque them, they'll just snap off because they won't have the strength they once had. So we'll undo this. We'll undo these 2 screws back there for the wire, and then the difficult part is stuffing something in here to push that plug through the case, remove the stator, put the new stator on. So that's what we'll do. We'll get back to you. Alright guys, got the old stator out. Pushed this plug through. Look how bad it is. Push that through the case. It's difficult sometimes, but it's pretty easy. I just use long needle nose pliers and a long screwdriver. You just push it through. So the old one's out. Get rid of this out of the way. And now we install the new one with new hardware. So what do you think, Tommy?
You're an asshole, man.
He hates it when I put the camera in his
Dude,
face.
you put me on the spot. Yeah, he put me on the spot.
Don't
right
act,
there.
don't act
like, yeah.
But alright, we're going to throw this in real quick and we're going to start reassembling everything. Alright everybody, we got the new stator installed. Push the plug up through the case. Put the little wire clamp in there. Put a little blue Loctite on them little screws. Didn't overdo them. You don't want to strip them out. New stator's in. But look how pretty the new plug looks in there. Nice. And we also got the new regulator mounted up on there. We ran the wire all through the bike. I didn't film that, sorry. But now it's got a new plug. That'll plug in here like that. It'll be real nice. It'll keep all the water, moisture, and corrosion out of it. Nice plug. Not like it was before with those homemade residential push-ins, but that's how good she looks. So we're about to take the new stator bolts and torque them down to the proper torque setting. I'm gonna put the camera down. Then we're just gonna go in reverse. We're gonna install the compensator all back the way it came in the reverse order and torque it down, and the clutch basket and the chain tensioner, and we're going to torque everything down to the Harley specs. So I'm going to shut the camera off here. Tommy's got to get out of here soon in about another hour, so I'm not going to finish this with Tommy. He's going to take off, but we're going to get into this, so I'll get back to you. Okay, I just got done finishing installing a new stator on a 98 Heritage Softail, and I'm setting up the primary chain free play, and this is the proper amount of slack you should have. 5/8 of an inch to 7/8 of an inch cold, right there. And then it would be 3/8 to 5/8 of an inch if it was hot. That's how you do it. She ready? All right, guys, we finished getting Tommy's bike all back together. He just needs to come back over and bring me the gaskets and everything so we can put the outer primary cover gasket on and put it all on there and take it for a ride and test ride it. So he's got to get out of here. He's got to get home to his family, and it's about to rain. So he's got a little window. So he's out of here, fellas.
Bye, guys. It was a pleasure.
Right, let's get on that, what is it, 2015? Yeah, it's 2015 Road Glide.
Road Glide, that's correct. Hey.
All right there, Tommy. Have a safe trip. Let's see it start up.
All right.
Fuel injection, baby. Gotta love it. I'm used to, a choke.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Gay shoes, by the way.
Oh, so come over, pan on this side. Please, come over here. I'm going to tell you why.
Gay shoes.
Walk on this side. I'm going to tell you why. I had my boots. Look at my step file. Look at the shifter. Look how low it is. This is the only thing I was able to get my foot
It's set up for the rider who owns the bike, yeah. That's
the problem. Because otherwise,
so,
my boots,
but the fact still remains, you have gay shoes in your closet.
I'm comfortable.
All right, get out of here.
Hey Rick, thank you for everything. I appreciate it, man. I had to get a thank you in it.
All right, thank God he's gone. What a pain in the ass. Can't stand that guy. All right. He'll come back over in the next few days, and we'll get the outer primary cover on. He'll bring me all the right gaskets. So last night was a struggle. Getting the Panhead wheel out of there. Yeah, okay, so last night, after the struggle of getting the wheel out of the Panhead, and that was a struggle. I believe it's due to the tire being a modern tire, and it was too wide. So to get it to slip through with the fender and the swing arm to get it to slip down through once you get it past the drum, and then drop out through the table. But anyway, so I think those tires are too wide. It's too modern. I talked to Vic about it. He's even thinking about getting new tires while we're in here. I suggested something like Coker Classics. You can see the difference. Mine are a lot skinnier, where you can actually see the side of the rim. These are so wide, you can't see the side of the rim. And that's why I couldn't get it out easily. I had to let all the air out of the tire and squish it to get it out. But anyway, so we might get new tires on it, both front and back. So when I first got it off, here's the situation with the backing plate for the brakes. When I first got it off, I was able to press down on the brake pedal, and I seen it come out a little bit. It moved a little bit and then just stopped and did not move back in like they should with the spring tension. So I opened up I took that cover off to the front master cylinder there. I took the cover off. Like I was telling you I was going to put in time lapse. I did not, but. And this fluid is nasty. It's nasty, old, and dirty. It's pretty funky in there. So I'm going to flush all the old stuff out, put all new brake fluid in, and then I'm going to bleed the brakes properly. And then I want to see what the wheel cylinder will do, if it'll actually work properly or not. Or am I going to have to tear it all apart and do a rebuild on it? But let's see how it works first. Because now I got nothing. I got nothing at all. I can't get it to do anything. Well, last night I got one pump out of it and it stayed open. So that fluid is old and crappy. It's got to be bled. Let's see what happens. See if it could start working again. The rubbers are still intact. They're not hard. They're nice and soft. Anyway, I'll rebuild it if I have to. And at a minimum, he's going to need new shoes. I smell nothing but burnt shoes in here. These are real shiny and glazed over. He said he was locked up. His rear wheel locked up on him. So he could have burnt down some thickness. I don't know. I'll have to measure them. If they're still good, I'll just scuff them up. But at a minimum, I might just make sure he gets some new pads. Why not? We're in here. Get new pads while we're in here, you know? Gotta clean this all up too. But, all right. That's what happened with the Panhead last night. She was a struggle. She was a bear. All because that tire is too wide. All right, let's get out of here. All right, but enough of all that. Now that Tommy and his gay shoes are gone, I'm gonna go for a ride. I'm hungry. Talk to you guys in a bit. Hey, large kid, you know I had to hit the favorite taco spot. Come on, brother, let's go get some tacos. large kid, you missed out on them tacos, brother. It was a good time. Come on over. Let's go get them. Alright guys, I gotta end this video here. You know what time it is. It's editing time again. I gotta edit this video to get it out in timely fashion. But I just want to say a few things before I end this video. I got a couple thank yous to say. A buddy of mine who I mentioned in my strip club bike night video, and I'll put the picture right here. Well, I mentioned his channel. He's got a YouTube channel too. He sells pellet smokers. They're Bluetooth. They're amazing smokers. If you like to smoke meat, yeah, I know that sounds weird, but if you're one of them guys that likes to barbecue and smoke meat, he has a YouTube channel. It's called Dr. Smoke, and I mentioned him on my channel, like I just said in the strip club video. So he made a video about my channel. So I'm gonna throw a picture up right here. Go check it out. Dr. Smoke on YouTube. It's really funny. You're gonna like it. And then he sent me a package. So inside is a shirt. Dr. Smoke, pretty cool. They sell really cool grills. If you're interested, go check out Dr. Smoke. In fact, the first 5 people that hit him up in the comments, they get a free pellet smoker. So tell them Slick sent you. Dr. Smoke on YouTube. You know what? Because it's for me, the first 50 people that hit him up in the comments, you get a free pellet smoker. So go hit him up. Dr. Smoke on YouTube. Also in here, a couple stickers. Yeah, you know what stickers look like, whatever. Stickers, and then he sent me a little note. It said, thanks for the shout out on YouTube. Great job on your channel, Slickhead Custom Cycles. Then it says, flip over. You flip it over, it says, Hippie's Chopper Corner makes the ladies wet. I don't know what that's all about. I don't get it. He's not that good looking. But anyway. Sorry about that. My camera died once again. These stupid GoPros. So where were we? Go check out Dr. Smoke. Another YouTube creator sent me a package. Another brother of mine from Tennessee. Terry Massey. Terry Massey on YouTube sent me his shirt. Check this out. Alright. Thanks, Terry. Go check out Massey's Cycle Service on YouTube. He's just getting started out. Go give him a watch and a like and subscribe, whatever the hell you want to do. Go check out Terry Massey. You know, go check out all my buddies. Check out T-Bone. Go check out Mo Horowitz's World. Go check out X Chopper Blog. And go check out Jersey Nick Moto. That's my buddy. Check him out too. Who else am I forgetting? Buck Henricks just started. Go check him out. If I'm forgetting you, I apologize. I'll get you next time. And of course, go check out my buddy up in the Great White North, up there in Canada, Ralph from It's My Time, Let's Go. And as always, of course, my brother Hippie from Hippie's Chopper Corner. Go check him out. He is tearing up YouTube right now. I'm about to hit 5,000 subscribers. Hippie hit 8,000. He's doing awesome, so go check out Hippie. Alright, I'm going to end it here because I wanted to make this video short. I'll pick it back up when Tommy brings me over gaskets, and I'll continue the video. But I want to hurry up and put out my next video. It's going to be a quick impromptu What's in Your Garage series with a special twist to it. So I want to hurry up and edit it for you guys. You're going to love it. So there's a big surprise and a big reveal in the video. So let me hurry up and get to editing that, and I'll talk to you guys later.